What you fiddling with over there?
I'm fiddling with this Japanese thing. It has a topper. Bar pass, baby.
All right, folks, this is another Bar Pass. And as per usual, when Greeze picks the whiskey, it has some sort of ridiculous topper on top of the cork.
Dude, look at this thing. It looks like so it's a samurai.
It's a samurai. It is a samurai.
But from there, it looks like a buck.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of have a deer-like
qualities. Like this deer thing on it.
Yeah, so this is a samurai.
No, it's not a samurai will.
I'm taking this from you because there's going to be a lot of hard to pronounce words for you.
Yeah,
so this is from World Whisky Society. They have a really cool label. It looks almost like a dollar bill, like the way it's drawn with the filigree and stuff.
It does. Yeah.
So this is Kentucky Samurai Edition. It's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in Japanese Mizunara oak sochu barrels.
I don't even know what that means.
So that is the Mizunara is the variety of oak. Okay. And sochu is a type of liquor that was aged in
okay. So it's like a wine barrel.
Sure. Well, like a liquor barrel.
Oh, it's a different liquor.
Yeah. Sochu is there's
What's the proof on that thing?
So the proof on what we're drinking?
Yeah. I mean, if you put liquor into liquor, I feel like the proof's going to get higher.
Well, it's 51%. So 102 proof.
Hey, it's more than half.
This is number 290 of only 650 bottles. So this is a limited edition.
Very limited.
Grease, you bought this with our money?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for it?
I paid $250.
$250.
Well,
maybe $270, somewhere in that range. The details are fuzzy because it's been a point of contention for some time. So this says on the back, I
paid $200 for this, baby.
Yeah, his own money. That was his.
Look at this topper, dude.
Yeah, he loves
Look at this topper. Look,
you got the Derringer.
I will say
grab
this.
the Lusty Claw. We could do a topper flight. Just see what's that Lusty Claw there.
So, I feel like that samurai would mess up both of these
There's
things.
a lot of toppers. I don't know. The car could run them over, but it is also a vintage race car.
No, look at it. Yeah,
it doesn't have a lot of horsepower.
Well, no, they could only turn one way too.
Really?
Yeah, they could only turn left.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
So this is daring, adventurous, exotic. Do you live your life to collect unique experiences?
Why is this a self-help book?
I'm going to keep going.
What is happening?
Then venture forth with us at World Whisky Society. WWS. We started WWS to get away from the mass-produced, to explore innovative production techniques, and invent new finishing processes. Our simple charter is singularly focused. Design one-of-a-kind yet authentic whiskey expressions for introducing them to you. To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.
Yeah.
Tennyson.
If you want to become a samurai and crush the competition, give us a call at thepodcask.com.
So this is for this limited edition of 650 bottles, we are thrilled to bring you the world's first American bourbon whiskey finished in Japanese Mizunara oak. Handmade Mizunara barrels that previously held premium sochu traveled 15,000 miles to impart their sophisticated flavor to fine Kentucky bourbon. It's a 78.5% corn, 13% rye, and 8.5% malted barley.
This sounds lights out, Will.
Can't wait to try it.
Like,
once you pop, you just don't stop. Get that water out. You may want to rinse that dirty glass out, bud.
Whatever. I was waiting on you to say something stupid. I can't help that my hands are oily. I moisturize.
I don't think that you do.
I don't.
Look at those alligator elbows.
Well, have you ever seen my kneecap? Have you seen this kneecap?
I don't. Please, I don't.
Dude, look at that.
It's too close to me. You got to start wearing pants around me.
Dude, that thing will scratch you to kingdom come.
So this is aged 15 years. It doesn't say how long it was in the Mizunara.
When you want a good time.
All I want to do is
make
get
it
through this one
Mizunara
without you saying something offensive. That's all
I'm trying not to.
Close. You're so close.
I haven't mentioned any wars.
Very sweet.
Dude, there's some
smelling.
There's some maple in there. Some dark sweetness.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to take a sip. Cheers.
Oh, God. Cheers.
Here's half of our income.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't give that away.
It's really good.
It's very unique.
It's unlike anything I've ever tasted.
I've never had this.
Yeah.
I've never had this.
No. Okay.
Earthy notes.
Yeah.
Getting some earthy notes.
See, it was so
Probably the
it was
double barreled, right?
Molasses and maple on the nose, but the palate is completely different.
Dude,
yeah, I
this is
get
like-
some earthy tones. I get some
Dude, this is like riding a Great Dane down through like the backwoods of your house and like trying not to run into trees. That's what this feels like.
yeah, Mizunara trees.
Passing by where you made a teepee, it was just a lean-to
No.
against you would just lean sticks against a tree and then put leaves on it and everything, and you had it.
Yeah, you did not pass wilderness survival in Boy Scouts.
You can't. It's not an igloo. It's a teepee.
I want to get people's like take on this, like Dan Blair, Cam.
Oh, just sharing it with them.
Yeah,
Dude, this is an encyclopedia
is-
of like what the crap is going on.
yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. I've never tasted this.
I don't know that I can say it's worth the price tag. But it's
Well, if you're looking for
super
something limited that
unique.
you'll never taste again,
yeah,
probably.
yeah. If you're into just wild flavors that
Yeah.
you're not expecting and
Yeah.
and you really want to try something different, then yeah, maybe seek this out. I don't think like we looked it up because there were some stores like online retailers that tend to have things marked up, and the markup
kinda sitting
price
there for a minute.
were like $350. Like, so compared to like an E.H. Taylor or something, to which you can be like, yeah, if you want to spend 24 grand, you can get a 4 grain, like
Oh,
those
right.
retailers exist online,
Right.
but the some places that seem to have them in stock for 350. This is an attainable
paid
bottle.
$250.
I think it's an attainable bottle for what it is versus what the retail was, just because I feel like it's kind of off the radar. I know a lot of people love these World Whiskey Society releases. They're all expensive. None of them are cheap, but $250 is or 250 to 300, depending on your market, I guess, is pretty expensive. But I mean, if this is on the menu somewhere, and people are wanting an experience, I think I'm bar. That price tag is hard for me to say carte blanche buy.
Yeah.
But this one is unique enough.
I'm to the point where I want to try things that are different.
Yeah, I'm definitely bar on this. If you're looking for a unique experience and you're not afraid to spend a little money on it.
Well, look, it's like, okay, you spend $250 a month on whiskey. Let's just say that's your allowance. You just get this one bottle 1 month.
Yeah.
And you go to your daily drinkers for a month and everything's going to be
You've got
okay.
other whiskey. It's not like you're out of control. It's unique.
This is an experience. It's an experience.
I could pour 1 2-ounce pour of this for an evening. And literally
and it'd
just
be there
sit
for
there
2
and
hours.
keep dissecting it.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out what is going on. There's nothing off-putting about it. There's nothing I think any whiskey drinker could take a sip of. It's not like a scotch masquerading as a whiskey or bourbon. It's not like one of those peated bourbons that we've had that they finish it in a peated barrel and
Right.
or like a high malt. Like,
Yeah, it's
they
not
just
gonna
throw you
offend
for-
anybody.
It's not, there's no curveball here in the you still understand this is a bourbon when you drink it, but there's just the essence of whatever else is going on is just really surprising.
You think this could be Barton?
I mean, that's a pretty easy Googleable
Answer?
a mash bill. So people that are watching this, I want you to tell us where you think it's from. It's 78.5% corn,
Yes.
13% rye, and 8.5% malted barley. Put your guess below in the comments of where you think the distillate is from, the 15-year-old distillate.
Okay, Will. So, by-bar pastime between you and I. This is a samurai. I would have bought this anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the best person to say by-bar
$250 is chump change for you when it comes to a solid topper.
I will say this. Even though I am in the situation now of like, man, that's super different and really good, I would normally pony up for this, but I just closed my eyes and I tasted this, and this feels like $120 pour to me.
Sure.
So I'm going to have to lean pass. However, no, I'm going to lean bar.
You're going to say pass?
I was going to say pass just because of the money.
Okay, I was going to say dum-dum. Is this 2.5 times better than your Derringer?
Yes.
Okay, that's a buy for you.
Well, I didn't say a buy. No, I did not buy the Derringer.
You bought two of them.
When we reviewed it. I didn't say buy.
You bought 2 of them in real life.
I know, but I said I did buy them, but I don't.
You said pass on this.
I didn't mean to say
Get
pass.
out.
It's a bar. It's a bar. I wouldn't pay $250 for it, but however, if this isn't a bar, you have to get it.
Yeah.
This is like a must bar. If you see it, it is very different.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy for me. Pay a premium for the pour at the bar. Like,
yeah.
It's going to be pricey at the bar, but it's going to be one of those experiences.
At $40 is worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure.
To see like what it's like, because it is a journey, and you sip on it a long time.
Right.
It's not like you're blasting it. You blasted it. What do you have to say for yourself, Blaster?
I think it's bar for me, but for not the reasons that were extremely convoluted for Greeze. It's hard for me to say to everyone in mass that something is a buy that costs $250+ So I would just say,
well, there's only 650 of them.
If you're in the market for something unique, then I think you're probably not going to be disappointed with the money spent if that's what you're going to spend your money on. But buy it in a bar, and that's the experience. It's okay.
It's worth $250 to go in there and say, I'm about to mind crap you right now.
So now you're arguing the case for buying.
I am.
Yeah. I like your style.
This is how it works. But if you do buy this, you're going to get some mileage out of it of freaking blowing minds.
Yeah, for sure. This is definitely one of those that if you came across it and you found, 4 buddies that you really wanted to go in on and have a special night, like dissecting it and just getting into it.
Oh,
this is one of those kind of bottles. That's the buy caveat, but for just an individual, find it at a bar, go to a whiskey bar with a solid list and get a pour of this, because I think you're really going to be fascinated with what you taste. And there are going to be quite a few of you that taste it and say, I have to have this. There's going to be a lot of people
100%.
that buy it at the bar and say, I have to search this out.
I am going to go ahead and tell you right now, I am glad I have this.
Yeah, we have this.
I'm glad
your indiscretion.
I'm glad we have this.
Yeah. This was on the wheel and it never hit.
It did not ever hit.
It never hit. It was on the wheel for 2 years.
Okay, that's Whiskey Weekend.
Yeah, at Whiskey Weekend, and it never hit for people. And if this hit, and
I think people would have been, Dan would have loved this.
This would have blown.
He only had like 1 or 2 pours on there that he hadn't had before. This was one of them. He would have loved that.
All right, folks, thank you so much for checking out. This is another Buy Bar Pass episode. If you want to support us, patreon.com/thepodcast. You should check out that town hall level. It's super fun. But any level gets our after party. After party, we just go live after the show for an extended period of time.
Right.
Off script.
It's unlisted.
Unedited, unlisted.
Right.
We have a little bit more fun there.
Try not to record it, but it's on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's everyone, every level gets that at patreon.com/thepodcast. Also, if you want access to exclusive single barrels, go to oakandthieves.com for our partnership with our buddy Bob and our buddy James from BS and Bourbon. The real deal.
Only packs 1 diaper and 8 bottles.
That's the real thing. All right, folks. We'll talk to you next time on Buy Bar Pass.
Love you, mean it.